Have we just witnessed one of the best Premier League games of all time? I think the simple answer to that is yes. Do both teams come out with mixed emotions? I think the answer to that is yes already. Now, I wasn't planning on making a video tonight, and I haven't really made a video like this before. This is just raw emotion, just straight after the game. And to be honest, I just feel bamboozled. So, as I say, this is just going to be raw, just thoughts straight after the game. Just quickly set up my set in my house in this room. As you can see, it's pretty crap, but man, emotions through the bloody roof. First of all, fair play Southampton, punished Arsenal for just basic errors. And that hurts. Seeing Ramsdale fluff his lines in that regard, and just seeing Southampton cut us up open so easy after a misplaced pass in the middle with a Walcott-esque finish was hurtful as well. And to be beat by a corner. The moral of the story is you should not be conceding 3 at home to bottom of the league. But regardless, well done Southampton. I actually thought they were going to be in trouble when they went into five at the back in the second half. I thought they're going to invite pressure, sit too deep, and you know what? That Lion Kano guy, hyped as anyone. Like fair play. But I can't lie, and I can't pretend like a result like this doesn't hurt as an Arsenal fan. It's no secret that me and Chica are both Arsenal fans, and it's a weird one. I think if we go on to win that, I actually think Odegaard has cemented himself and is in a strong position to become an Arsenal legend. I think he already is, but that was a captain's performance. That was a silent captain's performance. You have captains that shout, who scream, but you have other ones who lead by example. And I think Odegaard was the epitome of that. And you know what? Look, there's going to be a lot of negativity around it. And rightfully so, because we were awful in loads of parts of this game. And we're rightfully punished, as I said before. But look, this is a brilliant bunch of lads. This is a brilliant team. This is one of the most loved Arsenal teams. I think this is, bar the Invincibles and teams in the early noughties with players like Eduardo up front, this has got to be the team I've loved the most from being an Arsenal fan. And I know that's not hard based on recent years, but we got to keep the belief in this team. A weird thought actually came into my head during the game, with my heart beating at 1,000,000 miles an hour. If we basically, would I take us not winning the Premier League this season and have the potential to reach the Champions League final? This is the thing. I'm forgetting that we haven't been in the Champions League since I was 18. I'm 25 now. That's a long bloody time. I've changed a lot. Like many other people. Look, there are successes to look back on regardless of where we finish the season. I worry that people are going to look at the relativity of things and forget the progress that we as a team have made. I've never seen the atmosphere be as great as it is. I've never seen performances as tactically sound and incisive. Not incisive, that ain't even a word, but I haven't seen as efficient performances from Arsenal like this in a while. I think a lot of credit has to go to the backroom staff. Look, you're competing with City. They're the richest club in the world. They've spent God knows how much money. And I think they'll kick on now. But kind of why I wanted to make this video is just for people to remember. If you're an Arsenal fan watching this, keep believing in this team, because this team are so young. It was the two youngest Premier League squads playing against each other tonight. Southampton have the youngest, Arsenal have the second youngest. Our captain's 24 years old. There's a long way to go, as much as there's not a long way to go for the rest of the season. Look, it's going to be heartbreaking if we don't go on and win the league, but it's in our hands. We go to the Etihad. If we put in a good performance, look, and we don't win, look, yeah, we've got to blame ourselves. But in the same breath, we've also got to remember this is a long-term project. We're way ahead of schedule, and yes, trust the process. I'll be completely honest. When we lost that first game at Brentford last season, I was going for Arteta's head. How wrong was I? Seems like some fans can't seem to admit when they're wrong. But I've been astounded at the progress that we've made in this short amount of time. Yes, we spent a lot of money. There's no secret in that. But yeah, as I say, it's just making this video after a game like that with mixed emotions and being so close to gold. It's easy to forget how far we've come. And as an Arsenal fan, as much as it's a poor result, you shouldn't be conceding 3 goals to an Adrian Walcott and a relegation threatened Southampton team. But even in a scenario like that, it's terrible. Like, my head would be down the bloody drain. I'd be moaning at everyone. I'd even blame the canteen lady for my own performance if I was on the field, especially if I was Fabio Vieira. We'll get onto that. But to have the morale and the head to come back from that is quite incredible. But yeah, I literally just uploaded a video of me and Chica talking about, is it bottling it? And we both say we don't in our heads we don't think we're going to win the league. Of course, in our hearts we want us to win the league. But yeah, I suppose this video is just to say just don't lose faith. Look at the project. Look, I'm sure there'll be many people who aren't Arsenal fans watching this and saying, oh, you bottled it. Yeah, cool. We bottled it. But we're going somewhere. We've got a plan, unlike a lot of other teams in the top 10. We've got a plan, we've got a structure, and I'm happy with that. With such a young squad, you don't win things with kids. We're also going up against a City team whose main striker this season has blitzed all sorts of records. And yeah, it looks like I'm making excuses. Arsenal have been brilliant too, and they shouldn't be in the position to bottle it. But yeah, look, City are a great team as well, and I think regardless of anything, yeah, as I said before, you've got to trust the process. And in regards to the process, one player that I don't think fits in with this process is Fabio Vieira. So lightweight. I forgot he was playing half the time. He looked like he was dilly-dallying around the field. And yeah, that's worrying. I think we need a reinforcement in that position. Where Xhaka bombs on. I mean, Xhaka's not getting any younger either. Never thought I'd be thinking of replacing Xhaka as him being a great player. But Vieira was all over the shop. I think that's one of the only negatives I've got to say, apart from the obvious mistakes in this match and the obvious laziness, and not laziness, but like concentration levels not being there and nervousness surrounding this Arsenal team in this game. I saw Saka's face before the game and I was worried. But I'll leave it on this from all this waffle. First of all, well done Southampton. Keep fighting. If you put in a performance like that and look as hungry as young, I forgot his name. Oh, God, I never know Southampton's team. I'm going to say Alcatraz. Could be very wrong there. I think that's the name of a song or a name of a prison. But yeah, regardless, well done to the young 20-year-old Argentine lad. And if they show the same hunger that he had in this game, they could sneak out of that relegation zone. As much as it's disheartening to concede in the last second and draw the game, I think there's enough there to fight with. But yeah, as I say, I'll leave it on this. If you can, go on Twitter, anywhere. There's an image, and when the Arsenal squad were huddled up, there's Arteta putting his arm round Ramsdale. Just look at Ramsdale's face. This team care. They're just young. When they get in this situation in a year or two, 3 years, they'll know what to do. They care. There's a lot of Arsenal players I've seen in the past that haven't cared. Now, I know that we're a commentary channel that comment on every team, and we are both Arsenal fans. But yeah, I just wanted to give my thoughts on this match because wow. I need a few more drinks after that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. If you did, if you could subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, that would be amazing. A lot of work goes into this. We love making these videos, and we love, as much as most of our Premier League prediction videos get a lot of negative hate and comments, we love engaging with everyone, hearing their thoughts and feelings. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to sign off with that last point, even though I've made about 2 points after that. And wow, yeah, this is why we love football.